Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that I think is on a lot of parents' minds. How do we get our kids ready for a future that's, well, pretty much unpredictable? There's a program designed to do just that, and it's called Cambridge Global Perspectives. You know, in the world we live in now, just memorizing facts, it's just not enough anymore, is it? Our kids need to be so much more. They've got to be real thinkers, collaborators, and problem solvers. They need skills that'll help them understand different viewpoints and make a real positive impact on the world. So this really leads us to the big question, the one that keeps parents and educators up at night. How do we truly prepare our children for this incredibly complex and interconnected world? What tools can we give them so they don't just succeed, but they genuinely thrive? Well, Cambridge has a pretty powerful answer to that question. It's a program called Global Perspectives, and honestly, it's a whole new way of thinking about learning, especially in those early years. Okay, so the official description calls it a unique transformational program. Sounds pretty fancy, right? But let's break that down. The real magic is in those two words, transferable skills. Think about that. These are the skills that go way beyond any single test or subject. They're essential for school, for work, and really for life itself. To put it really simply, this program is all about a major shift. We're moving away from just passively learning things to actively applying them. It's not just about what a student knows, it's about what they can do with that knowledge. It's about turning information into real understanding and then into action. So you might be wondering, okay, that sounds great, but how do they actually do that? Well, the entire program is built on this really solid foundation of 6 core skills that all work together. Let's take a look. And here they are, the building blocks. Look at how they connect. It starts with research, but it doesn't stop there. Students then learn to analyze what they find. After that, they evaluate it. Is this a strong argument? Then comes reflection, which is so important, thinking about their own learning. And of course, collaboration, working with others. And finally, communication, sharing their ideas clearly. It's not just a list, it's a process for becoming a lifelong learner. But here's what I think makes this so effective. These skills aren't taught in a vacuum, in some boring, abstract way. No, they are applied to real-world topics that kids are genuinely curious about, and that makes the learning so much more relevant. So students get to dig into issues that actually matter to them and their communities. We're talking about big topics like the environment, the future of education, or even just what it means to live a healthy life. They're connecting what they learn in the classroom to the world they see every single day. The teaching method itself is just as cool. Students learn to look at an issue from a personal angle, then a local one, and then zoom all the way out to a global perspective. They explore all these different viewpoints through hands-on, project-based challenges. And what's great is how it reinforces what they're learning in other subjects, like science or geography, showing them how it all fits together. So when you put all of this together, all this work, all of these skills, it all points to one thing: getting students ready for whatever the future holds. It's about giving them the Cambridge advantage. So what does this actually look like for your child? Well, they'll learn to make smart, informed decisions. They'll start to understand the why behind things, not just the what. And they'll become confident enough to suggest real solutions to problems they see around them. These are exactly the skills that will set them up for success later in school and, of course, in their future careers. Ultimately, Cambridge Global Perspectives is about so much more than just a single subject. It's about helping students develop a new, powerful, and more empathetic way of seeing the world and their unique place in it. So there you have it. That's a quick look at how Cambridge Global Perspectives is helping to shape the leaders and thinkers of tomorrow. This explainer was brought to you by Fundoo Tutor. Fundoo Tutor is a personalized learning platform that helps students succeed in Cambridge, IB, and other international curriculums, with expert mentorship, structured learning support, and engaging resources. Thank you for joining us.